Dang.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you thought it was so funny.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was not funny. The Thunder Radio Morning Show. Weekdays from 6:30.
Morning, y'all. Morning. Holly be around here in a minute. I don't know where she's at. I got to get out of some of these Facebook groups. I share our video feed to the groups that are important, pertinent and important. Anyway, I share it to the groups that are pertinent, and there's like 5 groups, and I gotta filter through 30 different groups that I'm apparently a part of. Kate was first up today. That's a first. I don't think I've ever seen Kate be first. It's usually Christy or Pam, and occasionally JC or Glenn. But I think that's the first time I've seen Kate hitting batting lead off. There's Holly. You ready for the show? She said yes. She said no. Happy Tuesday morning to you, everybody. Tuesday. Let's get this day rolling with the Thunder Radio Morning Show. I'm glad you're with us each and every day, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Get those 6-pack of abs you've always wanted with the M-Sculpt Neo treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. No surgery required. We have got a lot to get to today. As you ride into work, school, home from work, wherever it is that you're going, we're glad you're with us. It's Tuesday. That means 2 reels and a fake later on. We'll be doing that. We got comings and goings, of course. Name that TV theme song, stupid silly stat. I've got tickets to give away to the Common John Brewing Company Beer Fest coming up this weekend in my hand. So we're going to give those away in just a little while. Plenty of ways to catch the show on radio, terrestrial range, AM 1320, FM 1079, 1067 over in Tullahoma, worldwide on the Manchester Go smartphone app. Thunder1320.com is also a good way to find us. Click on Listen Now. You can also watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams on Facebook and YouTube. Just give us a follow and like or whatever it is they ask of you over on those channels and watch the show. And you can rewatch the show anytime. And you can re-listen to the show on our podcast, Apple or Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly when I remember to upload it. And then you can listen at your leisure whenever you would like to catch the show. Quick check of temperature outside. A bit of a chill bite in the air out there. It's 52 degrees right now outside the Unity Medical Center studios here at Thunder Radio. We're going to heat up really nicely today, though. 87 degrees for your high. So nice and warm. Good day to get out and feel that summer temperatures again. You do that today and tomorrow. And overnight low around 62 tonight. Enjoy today because it's going to be very sunny. And then we're going to start to see increasing clouds from that tropical storm, hurricane, whatever it is, rolling up out of the south. We'll start to see some of those clouds tomorrow and then some rain from that on Thursday. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Wisteria Hill, near downtown Manchester, has their fall clothing out. So feels like fall, you can look like fall at Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street, near the square in downtown Manchester. On that note, I do believe I've said all the things I need to say. It's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is by far the looks in this studio. She's the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce and one of the main reasons the rockin' world goes round. Holly, good morning to you.
What's up, brother?
Oh, yes. Tuesday.
I got my first real 6-string.
What?
You've been spinning all the hits lately.
I've been spinning the hits, playing the good stuff.
DJ P. Dizzle.
That's my name. I like some Bryan Adams. I had pizza the other day.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I was surprised this song worked because we had pizza the other day and couldn't find the pizza cutter, so I just used my Bryan Adams CD. It cut like a knife. It's still working.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
We got good jokes, originals.
Stuff you've never heard before.
I think I've used that one about 72 times here on the show.
72.
I keep it next to the bed too, in case somebody breaks in. I'll just throw it at them. Cut them like a knife. I feel like you can do more damage throwing a CD. You know, it's like a.
You could wear that sleeve that you used to put on the visor. You could wear it as like part of your utility belt.
Music going, Holly, what's happening in and around the Manchester community? Got several things to talk about. Sports first. Lady Raider volleyball with a win last night over Warren County. It's like they were playing with their food, like a cat playing with the food. Fiddled around, lost the first set, bounced back and won the next three. They looked at me and they said, "You know what, Josh, you need to be here for another 30 minutes. We don't like you going home, sir." That's what they said. They told me. So, but they did get the win, 3-1 over Warren County. And I tell you what, volleyball is the pregame of volleyball is the most dangerous situation I'm ever in as a broadcaster.
It really is.
There are balls flying in every direction. And to my left, and I was sitting at my broadcast table, I usually get very familiar and friendly with that partner group because they determine
protect you
whether my equipment survives the night or whether I get hit in the head from the left. Now, but from the right, these are the other team, so obviously they're not going to try to hit me, but I don't know them. So
I actually pay them to do that before the game.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I told Morgan Spears and Carrington Sainer are the partner group that warms up for Coffee County next to me. And I told them, I said, "Look, y'all don't let me get hit all season. I'll get y'all some Starbucks gift cards." And they've remembered. So I'll be out some money probably because I've not got hit yet. They've not let me get hit. Now from them. Now I got hit by the other team. I think it was Lincoln County. I got clunked in the side of the head before the match. But that wasn't our girl's fault.
No, the girl ran into the table during a match.
No, that was during the match.
Yeah.
No, I mean during the pregame, I got hit in the head, knocked my headphones off. But
I paid her for that too.
I wonder if I can get them to give me a JV girl to just stand at my table
and punch the balls
and be a protector. Give me two JV players to stand on each side of the table to protect me from.
This guy wants security now.
Those balls, you think volleyball wouldn't hurt that much, but you catch one clean in the head when you're not looking. It's not great. But anyway, they won last night. Coffee Middle School volleyball won last night. Westwood volleyball also winning last night. So a clean sweep for all the volleyball teams. And tonight, several teams be in action. I believe Coffee Middle football is on the road. Coffee County, or is it the 11 o'clock game today? I can't remember.
Is there an 11 o'clock game today?
They've got that coming up. I couldn't remember if it's today or if it's next week. I can't remember.
For some reason, I feel like it's next week.
I think it's next week.
But you shouldn't
rely on you.
Should not, no.
For that. Well, I sent the master schedule to you. You have it?
I'm sure. Yeah, I can pull it up.
See if you can figure that out. Also today, high school soccer. 11 o'clock game is today, said Jenna. So yeah, they play at 11 o'clock football game today.
Today?
Yeah. Harris will be in town. So they're going to bust all the middle schools over to watch. The Coffee Middle kids are coming over to watch. I'm told that the Harris kids aren't coming. That was originally supposed to happen.
Oh.
And then they were like, "Never mind. We're not coming."
Oh, that would have been really cool.
That's what I'm told happened. I don't know.
This morning before I left the house, I looked down at my camera bag and I was like, should I grab it? I had already had my laptop bag and my regular carry-all bag.
Grab it, Holly.
And I say, no, you don't have anything until golf at 4. You're going to be home in plenty of time to get that bag.
Sounds like a decision I would make.
I left that
and then
bag.
get mad at myself later. Like I should have known. I should have known because I had the
So now
schedule.
I gotta go all the way back out to the house.
Boy, it's gonna be a hot game today. Make good pictures though, right in the middle of the sunshine. But anyway, they play today at 11. So if you want to catch a little daytime middle school football, head on over
Everybody's
to.
texting us, letting us know.
Yeah, it is today. Later today, I'm calling high school soccer tonight. The Lady Raiders welcome Shelbyville. So
Shebville.
They come over at 7, and I'll have that call for you, part of the Old National Bank Hometown Sports Series. I look forward to seeing Lady Raider soccer again, and hopefully better luck. Last time I was there, I was not good for them.
You're going to be good luck today. You've been taking that
I felt
vitamin regimen. You feel good. You're radiating a positive energy.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll do better for them tonight. Also, high school golf is at home today at 4. Holly's going to go take pictures of that. We are 4 days away from Common John Brewing Company's Beer Fest. That's this Saturday, the 14th, from 1 until 5. Get your tickets, commonjohnbc.com. Going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be giving away a pair of tickets later on in this show. And we are 24 days away from fall break. So that's coming fast. A trip to the beach for us. Fort Morgan. We usually do Panama City. We're doing Fort Morgan.
Yeah, we're really changing it up.
It's 2.5 hours away. So it's really a different place. Honestly. It's a completely different place.
One day he's going to take me somewhere other than Gulf Shores, Panama City, Fort Morgan. One day I'm going to get away from that area of the United States.
I'm going to take her somewhere real cold.
And I would just want to see something else.
I'm going to take her out to Colorado and let her feet freeze off.
Why are you the way that you are? I was just like, you've been in a great mood lately.
She walked in and she said, I don't like anybody but you today. And I said, well, I'm going to ruin that. I'm going to ruin that for you. Give me just a second.
And that's what it's like being married.
Yeah. All right, fine. All right, but that's about all I've got.
Is that all you got?
For today, anyway. For comings and goings. I don't know what you've got.
I got something cool. The Westwood Middle School football team is having a really cool fundraiser. It's tickets to the Titans versus Colts game on October 13th for $45 when you purchase it through the Booster Club. Okay?
Neat. So it's tickets. You get to buy tickets.
Yeah, the Titans game. But listen, after the game, Westwood football team is scrimmaging Warren County football team on the field.
Well, that's cool.
For $45.
That's really neat. I thought they were selling like raffle tickets for tickets. I didn't realize they were selling actual tickets.
It's actual tickets to the game, because I was like, that's a smart fundraiser and a good deal. And last night I saw Westwood's AD and I was like, hey, let me just get some information, because I don't want to put this out over the radio.
Yeah, and it'd be wrong.
That it's tickets to the Titans game. And it be
like, is this parking? Am I buying a parking pass?
Yeah. No, it's tickets. And I was like, is there a limited number? He's like, no.
All right. Well, Westwood football selling those.
Yeah. Jeremy Woods is the Booster Club president.
Okay. We know him.
You can go to the Westwood football Facebook page, and it has information there.
All right. Or if you know any Westwood football players or coaches, then you can get in contact with them or find them on Facebook. If you're not a Facebook person, maybe call the school and they can get you in touch with somebody. If you want one of those tickets, they'd be glad to help out their football program, I am sure. All right. Why don't you tell us about Fresh and Fruity, Holly?
I would love to.
Do it.
Because they're open right now. They open at 6:30. So if you're on the way to work, they're right there by Sonic on Hillsborough Boulevard. And like I said, they're under new management, and they're excited for you to come in and try some of the things that maybe you didn't know they had, like the iced coffees and the fruit bowls and
hot coffees
and the
too.
smoothies. And
yes.
It's a very healthy alternative to like a big old jelly biscuit or something. The fruit is no preservatives, always fresh. I recommend the dragon fruit bowl. I get it with no coconut, but
you do you.
What was that commercial?
Oh, you've got distracted here.
Then something about nuts. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a coconut. So get it in your dragon fruit bowl. I'm really good at my job.
I completely lost track
Really good at my job.
of what she just did. Completely lost track of everything right there.
You remember that commercial?
No, I vaguely, but then you've lost
You
me.
like Almond Joys.
I do. I haven't had one in a while.
I don't like them. Because sometimes you
Lindsay
feel
said
like
she
a nut.
tried.
Sometimes you don't. And I don't like coconut on my dragon fruit bowl. You get it? You get it. It's fine.
Yeah, just go by and try them, I guess, at Fresh and Fruity. They open at 6:30. All right. We got more morning show. We're here until 8:30 today, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This
We can have a discussion with you about your job performance later. That was something.
I don't know why people want to be friends with me. I don't want to be friends with me.
Did she go off script, or was that actually in it? No, that was not in the script.
Who said that?
JC.
I thought it was Trey.
I didn't see Trey this morning. Kate was first up making a comment.
He wasn't on yesterday morning either, was he?
I don't remember. So what y'all think about this?
Watch that video.
Yeah. So what y'all think about this Tyreek Hill thing, huh? We're going to discuss at some point today. I think we need to listen to the police and not drive recklessly. But it's just me.
All right, I gotta watch.
You gotta find the dash cam and watch that. I don't know if you got time during this break to watch the whole thing, but you can watch most of it. Francine.
Hey.
Don't even watch the rest of it.
I've seen enough. Yeah.
Don't knock my window like that. Don't knock my window like that. Don't knock my window like that. And then he gives him his stuff and then rolls the window back up. And then he was like, hey, no, wait a minute. Put that window down. Because that was a blacked out window.
He can't see what he's doing.
The officer's like, hey, roll that window back down. Yeah, he don't know what you're doing. And then when he rolls it back down, it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Then you can't tell me what to do. Then you've lost it. You've lost this battle here. Like, they don't know what you're doing in there. They have no clue what you're doing. Somebody's like, oh, they knew it was Tyreek. He should be treated better. I'm like, does he get what? They don't know what he's doing in that car. I mean,
is he above the law?
Yeah. The same people who are like, Donald Trump's not above the law. Well, that's Tyreek Hill. They ought to treat him a little better. I'm just like, well, he acted a fool. And the narrative is not there for the left because it sounded like a Hispanic officer based on his accent. So they're really having a hard time playing the card they like to play here. It's not working out for them.
Yeah, that's going to be a good discussion later. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll talk about it sometime during the show.
Maybe next segment. Okay. I feel like we can fill that segment with.
Okay.
Pharmacy in Manchester has the answer.
We could.
Pharmacy compounds proven weight loss medications right on site, making access to proven weight loss medication easier and more affordable.
James Earl Jones passed.
I saw that. I have to watch The Sandlot.
He's been in a lot of.
Oh yeah, the debates tonight. Forgot about that.
He's been in a lot.
What time's the debate tonight? What time even is it? I have to tape it. Tape it. How old am I?
I gotta tape my program.
I have to tape it.
You want a Werther's original?
Or I have to record it because I want to see it, but I've got soccer at 7. We'll be pre-recorded tomorrow, by the way. No video, but we will be on the air on the radio.
Hi, this is Kate Bryant with RE/MAX First Realty. Call me today for all of your real estate needs. 931-409-5069.
Local news, sports, and community events are available 24/7 at thunder1320.com.
Josh and Holly with you on the way in today to work, school, home from work, wherever you're going. We're glad you're with us. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. I'm going to get you a full weather forecast in a minute, but Francine's going to send us some rain. I can tell you that. We were right on the line of a lot of rain and some rain. I think we're going to get some rain. I think you're going to get a lot of rain about a county west of us.
Our yard could use it. I tried,
we don't have a yard anymore.
I tried to walk through. I love walking through the grass barefoot.
We don't have any.
But now it just stabs the bottom of my feet.
Yeah,
it's very unpleasant.
Our yard got zapped this summer pretty good. It's the first time that's happened where it's just
I've never seen it so crunchy.
Yeah, there's nothing left of the grass. Now, once we got some rain, maybe a couple of weeks ago,
the weeds grew.
The weeds grew pretty good after that, but the grass itself is done. So, anyway, morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Glad to have you with us, Holly. What are we discussing here? We've got a few minutes.
Let's discuss the Tyreek Hill situation.
Tyreek Hill. So, I don't know if he
plays for the Miami Dolphins.
He does play for the Miami Dolphins. Okay, so a lot of people, if you've not seen it, it's pretty easy to find the dash cam. You know, I was on Twitter Sunday morning and there's videos popping up. They're like, Tyreek Hill getting arrested for the game. And there's video of him in handcuffs next to the stadium. What did he do? So anyway, that was Sunday. Now the video, Miami-Dade County put the dash cam out early. This was out yesterday.
Yeah.
Basically saying, here's the deal. Here's what happened.
You see for yourself.
So he got stopped for reckless driving.
Yeah.
Which I've seen conflicting reports of how fast he was going, but some of them say he was going as fast as 100 miles an hour in a 35.
Oh.
But I've not seen that confirmed. So anyway, he gets stopped, and there's this big debate now on how he was treated and all this other, because he ends up on the ground in handcuffs outside of his car. He ended up going to play. And in the game, he did not get arrested.
So, yeah, that was a big thing. I was like, did you see? When I saw it, I didn't see a news story or anything like that. I was scrolling TikTok, and it was a press conference, and they were asking him about it. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why it happened the way it did.
I know why it happened.
And I was like, I watched the full interview because I was trying to figure out what was going on, if he was going to say at any point what happened. And he said, I was not disrespectful. He said, my mom did not raise me like that. He said I was compliant and I did everything that they asked me to do. That's what he said in the thing. And I was like, oh, that's so in my mind going into the just getting the first bits and pieces of the story. And then I saw the interview with his coach where he was like, all I can say is I don't know what that feels like or something. And I was like, oh man, in my head, this kind of power hungry cop,
Rod Farva,
pulls him over and just can't wait to get hands on somebody. Just wants to inflict their dominance on somebody. So that's what I had in my head had happened, just because I had heard the one side of the story. Well, during the break, I pulled up the video. I watched 4 or 5 seconds, and I had already seen.
I already seen enough.
Like I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, my best Mari Povich voice. The video proves that is a lie. It's all a lie. So I saw a story in the transcript, and even the story did not transcribe the interaction appropriately. They left out some parts in the transcription. Surprise, surprise, with today's media. So if you watch, which just blows my mind, because guys, I can watch the video and tell that you didn't put the whole.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted. Why didn't somebody ask Tyreek? I want to hear them ask Tyreek Hill now. Like, we've seen the video. Did you not know there was a dash cam video or a body cam video? Like, there's all kind of cameras on the officers now. And so we saw what happened. And so basically, without playing it here, I don't know how fast he was going, but he got stopped. He's driving a black Lamborghini or my Ferrari or something. I don't know. It's a fancy car.
One of those cars on the poster you get at the library at the book fair.
Yeah. It's got
one of those cars.
Got the butterfly doors. Okay. So anyway, he, the cop the cop walks up to the window and he don't have the window down. So already in my mind, what are you doing?
I'm irritated. Like,
you know he's going to want to talk to you about something.
And the windows are dark, so you can't
see
see
in
what
there.
he's doing. So the officer doesn't know. Is he hiding stuff? Is he pulling out a gun?
What's he doing? So
no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know who's in the car.
So he knocks on the window, which to me, considering the fact he didn't have the window down, the officer already had a right to be a little more suspicious and approach this a little bit more cautiously. I mean, he still just walked up to the window and knocked on the window, you know. And then Tyreek here rolls the window down and stops yelling, not I'll say yelling, but irritably saying, "Don't knock on my window. Don't knock on my window. Don't knock on my window." You know,
don't knock on my window like that.
Don't knock on my window like that.
Like what other way do you want him to do it?
So now you've just started this. It's not a good back and forth already to start. You've already kind of started an irritable situation. Everybody's on high alert, and here you are at all the things happening. You're going to start complaining about how somebody knocks on your window of your Ferrari or whatever, your Lamborghini or whatever you're driving. So anyway, he rolls the window down, hands him whatever the officer had asked for, license or whatever, and then rolls the window back. And basically it was like, there was some discussion. He was like, well, you write me a ticket or do what you got to do. I got to go. I'm going to be late. And rolls the window back up. This dark tinted, can't see through it window. So the officer was like, hey, you need to roll your window back down. And he rolled his window down like a crack and said, don't tell me what to do. So, yeah, no, he didn't instigate this at all. This wasn't, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I was
Someone commented on the story or something that said, because he was pulled over for reckless driving or reckless whatever it was, I can't remember.
Reckless driving, I'm sure.
I think they said that by itself was an arrestable offense.
Yeah, and I
don't know that, and if anyone in law enforcement or law, judge,
I haven't seen. I still haven't seen how fast he was actually going, so I don't know. He was speeding, and there was no doubt about that. I don't know how fast he was going or how reckless he was being. The traffic stop seemed, to me, warranted. He wasn't stopped because he was going 35 and a 30. That was not the case here. He was driving too fast. But then he just became irritable.
Yeah.
And then was like, well,
I didn't like that.
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do.
No, I didn't like that at all.
And the officer was like, roll your window down. I'm going to get you out of the car. And then he didn't take him but about 5 seconds. And you could tell the other officers may have had something to do with it because they were kind of around him. And because then he was like, matter of fact, go ahead and get out of the car. I think maybe one of the other officers may have said,
go ahead and
no, get him out, because you don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's in there and doing in there. You know, I don't understand this push from people saying, well, you know, he was just treated so unfairly. I'm like, describe unfairly to me.
Yeah. He's
give me a Lamborghini and I'm going to go drive through Miami and do the exact same thing. And I just have a feeling it's probably going to go about the same way.
You're not going to get the same sympathy.
Yeah. And I won't get the same sympathy, and B, it's probably going to roll and go about the same way. I didn't see anything wrong with how it was handled. You know, I don't have a problem saying that looked excessive.
I don't either. I have interacted with like those kind of, there are bad people in every profession. You're going to have bad doctors, bad nurses,
right? Bad
everything. And there are law enforcement who probably should not maybe
be there. Yeah.
Maybe one of those guys that if they hadn't have made it through the academy, they would be dressed up like a police officer.
Yeah, driving around a Crown Vic with a spotlight on the side.
Yeah, these stolen valor guys.
Just for fun. Yeah, no, but and then he ended up on the ground. He was screaming, I just had surgery on my knee. I think they had asked him to sit down. He was like, I wouldn't do that. And,
he would not.
I think I haven't seen that end of the video, but it seemed like they were trying to get him to get on the ground, and he was like, I had surgery on my knee. I'm like, you're about to go play an NFL football game. You didn't just have surgery on your knee. You're about to go play.
Yeah.
You're perfectly capable of sitting.
That's
honestly, he's lucky they let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, they still let him go.
Yeah. He was only detained.
And he went to play in the game. So, short story, kids, roll the window down, be respectful, keep your hands on the wheel. No sudden movements. And, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am.
I was just raised different, I reckon. I never, ever, ever talked back to an adult.
Some of these people didn't get hit in the mouth.
So, yeah.
It's basically, I think, is what happened. And he said, my mama raised me better than that. That's just words. Not based on the way he acted.
Because one of the reporters asked him, did you tell the police officers who you were? And he's like, nah, I wasn't raised like that. I'm not a name dropper. I wouldn't.
I think they knew who he was.
He was headed towards the stadium in a
Lamborghini at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning of a home game. And I think, I didn't hear this, but somebody said that one of the officers said it in the video. It's Tyreek.
Okay.
I think, but I did not see that. I saw where somebody had commented that. So I don't know if that's true. I need to rewatch it. I need to see I've seen one body cam. There's different body cams that are out there. So I need to watch the rest of them. But honestly, I don't have that much time, nor do I care. So I don't know that I will watch the rest of them. Christy said he acted like an idiot, bottom line. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Well, and I think this is what comes of the culture we've created of lack of respect, right?
Well, I would be if the officer acted like a turd head, I would use him on Turds Day Thursday. We've had police officers on here before, like the one that shot into a car in Florida because an acorn fell on top of the car, and he shot the car up with the
somebody
suspects
detained in it. Shots fired.
You know,
he's not a cop anymore. An acorn had fell. Like he was just itching to pull that trigger, wasn't he? Anyway, all right. Well, we've got other things to do today. I got to get a full weather forecast to you. So today's going to be great. 87, sunny, beautiful day, calm wind. It's going to be the best day all week. Tomorrow, 85, another pretty good day, but some clouds are coming into the area. Overnight low tonight around 62, by the way. And then we see a rain chance Wednesday night, 20% chance of rain, low of 61. And then whatever that hurricane is, Mabel, Irene, I don't know what the name of it is. It's coming in.
Mabel, Irene?
I don't know. It's got a name.
Come on, Irene.
So it's coming in Thursday. 70% chance of rain Thursday, 70% chance of rain on Friday, and a 70% chance of rain on Saturday. Highs right at the mid-60s every day. It looks like, as of now, the track is going to keep it the main rain just a little west of Coffee County, and I mean a little west. It looks like about midway through Bedford County and further west, they're looking at 2 to 4 inches of rain. Coffee County's in that half-inch to inch and a half, area. So could see some needed rain. But if that shifts a little east, we could get a lot more rain. Shifts a little west, we could see a little bit less. So we'll just kind of see as the rest of the week progresses. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Whatever it does, it's going to make mosquito stew out there with all that rain, and the temperatures will warm back up as soon as it passes through. Call Tyler Patton, 931-247-0781. Patent Pest Control will take care of that with no contract obligations.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
your hometown radio station.
Start your day the fresh and pretty way. Now under no.
Well done, Holly. Well done. Good segment.
How I like my steaks.
Who likes steak well done, Holly?
I don't get it well. I get it medium well.
Just medium is.
I like my steaks medium well, and I like my hamburgers burnt. I like my bacon burnt, sausage burn it.
Somebody messed around on my Jingles page. All right. There we go. It is dry. It is very dry.
What?
Well, I'm going to plant grass on Wednesday, so just ahead of the rain. I should have already planted it, but I was a little behind killing off the area I needed to plant, so.
I'm getting ready to send you a stat, brother.
No, we're going to give away these Beer Fest tickets on the stat or the name that TV theme song. I want to do it on the TV theme song.
Okay. I have the perfect stat today. No hints, okay?
I'm not going to give it a hint.
That stupid TikTok has... Where is it at? It's almost at 800,000 views.
I know. I was looking at that today. I guess you have to have 10,000 followers before you can start monetizing. But if we do more videos like that, we'll start picking up more followers.
You have to have 10,000 followers?
Yeah.
How many do I got?
Like 3,000. But
oh, I gotta bump them numbers up.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. But if you do more content like that, that's not so local heavy. I mean, we got a lot of local content, which is great. But if you do some more stuff like that, you'll get more followers.
I'll give the people what they want. I don't know.
And if we get up to 10,000 followers, I think we can monetize that.
I wonder how many followers Dr. Carmine has.
It's over 20.
Golly. Search. He's over 40,000 followers.
Oh yeah, so that's a lot.
Good night, living. He is the TikTok dentist.
Well, he's got really good content on there.
Yeah.
I don't think people would find it as interesting if we took TikToks of how the radio station works.
See all these wires?
I don't know where they go.
We don't know what they do.
I don't know where they go. Let me take a hair to this AM antenna and touch this.
Your hair stand up.
It bit me last time I was out there. The engineer on the phone told me to touch something. I touched it and it hurt. I was like, dude. He's, oh yeah, my bad. I forgot that was on. Well, my bad. Well, my left arm's numb, so. What's up, everybody? Past the top of the hour, Thunder Radio Morning Show. We got prizes to give away and games to play. But first, Holly's going to tell you what's for lunch today over at Prater's Barbecue. It's Tuesday.
That's right, brother.
You don't have it ready,
Yeah,
do you?
I do. I pulled it up on my laptop, so I would have it
Look
ready.
at you working with your laptop this morning. Fancy. It's not ready. She just said that.
And no, I promise. It's right here. I just got to blow it up. I can't read it. Smoked pulled pork, half a smoked chicken, fried catfish, chicken and dressing, white beans, turnip greens, au gratin potatoes, skillet corn, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 of them sides, a drink and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Entertainment this weekend, by the way. Friday night's open mic night with Jim Sartain, and Saturday night's the Stan Allen Band at Prater's. So lots of fun. All right. You ready to play games?
Yep.
All right, everybody, get the phones ready. It's the Stupid Silly Stat.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. I don't just tell you about how good they do. I know how well they do. We've used them just the other day for the girl wanting her 47,000th slash tire of hers that she ends up with. They did a good job. Replacing that tire is a good deal on that. And they let me know, hey, you got a nail in this other tire. We'll be glad to fix it for you. And they took care of that for us as well. They'll take care of you at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, where Thunder Radio takes our cars to get the tires fixed, right in front of College Street Elementary. All right, Holly, Stupid Silly Stat, go.
A new poll found that nearly half of workers under the age of 35 say that they would quit their job over this. A new poll found that nearly half of workers under the age of 35 would quit their job over this.
This seems about right. 728-1320 to take your guesses. First person with the right answer wins bragging rights and a bag of Black Rifle coffee. If you can get the right answer today on Stupid Silly Stat, a new poll finds that half
of workers under the age of 35 would quit their job over this.
Sorry, I'm making some noise. All right. 728-1320. Take your guesses this morning. I don't know if the phones are even working. I haven't heard from nobody all day long. Usually I've had a call or two by now. Honestly. Just making sure. Well, sometimes they're forwarded to my cell phone, and I was like, I don't remember if I told Tiffany to unforward them or not, but I think she did.
A new poll shows that workers under the age of 35 would quit their job over this.
Kate had a good guess, not being able to work remotely. That's a good
yeah.
guess after the COVID. And people have quit their job over that. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
I don't like remote working. I struggle to focus. Morning show.
A wedding?
A wedding. Good guess, but no. A wedding.
I'm going.
Like they wouldn't let me off, so I quit. Sorry that you couldn't hear that or not. I think I've got it fixed. Yeah.
I heard it.
You're going to hear it. I just didn't know if the microphone was working there. Christy said, is there even anyone under 35 working? It's a good point. Morning show.
Having to work overtime.
Having to work overtime is a good guess, but that's not it.
They're soft.
Soft. Not it. Working overtime. Having issues out of that mic this morning. He said work overtime. If y'all couldn't hear.
When I worked at the hospital, any overtime I could get, I was like, yes, give it to me. That time and a half, give it to me. And then
you know what the government said?
And then I got that
Give it
check
to
and
me.
I was like, well, wait.
Yeah.
I did that, not y'all.
A new poll finds that half of workers under 35 would quit their job over this.
I'm not quitting my job over this. I need this job.
Yeah, because you sure couldn't get another one of these. Not being able to work remotely, working overtime. Did I have another guess?
Yeah.
What was it? I can't read it. I wrote it
was
down.
Kate's guess.
No, I wrote that one. Hers was not being able to work remotely and then working overtime. But I thought there was another. Oh, wedding.
Wedding.
They quit over a wedding. Not it. I'm just here to tell you, in my mind, this is a dumb reason to quit a job. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Where y'all at this morning? Are we on
Now,
the air?
you work with you. This is something that you probably deal with at your. Everybody deals with it. I don't know if deals with it is the right word.
Yeah, I think deals with it. Everybody's you've got to learn to deal with it.
There you go.
Everybody's got to put up with it. I was making sure our stream was working. Morning show.
Learning something new.
Learning something new is a good guess, but not it.
I hate
Try
that.
again.
That's for the birds.
Yeah, I'm out. I'll quit my job if you make me learn something new. Holly's over there tearing it up on TikTok. She took that deer video we had yesterday and we played it, I think, during the second segment.
Yeah.
And she repurposed it, and the deer attacking the 5-year-old, and repurposed it and used my voice as from the Franklin County game where I said the punter was killed and went viral. And we're up near 1 million views on that over on TikTok.
Funny thing about that, I'll tell you more in a minute.
Morning show.
An obnoxious coworker.
An obnoxious coworker. So listen, that's not that far off from the answer, but that's not the right answer.
She's talking about you.
Probably. Tiffany. 728-1320. Take your guesses.
The video of the Franklin County hit where the football player hit the other football player. The comments in there were some of them were just hot garbage. You know, this is, I can't believe y'all post this, blah, blah, blah. But the video with the same commentary of an animal
completely
trucking a kindergartner. Everybody's like, yes, that's not the two consenting football players.
Good point. Morning show.
How about a demanding boss?
Demanding boss. Good guess, but not it. Holly's got one of those. Morning show.
Being told what to do.
Being told what to do. Kids don't like that, do they? That's not it, though. Being told what to do. A new poll finds that half of workers under the age of 35 will quit their job over this. When y'all get the right answer, you're going to be like, yep. When y'all
I just see a bunch of people that needed whippings.
Kate said having to actually do their job. Well, it's true.
I hate that part.
Some people just go out and play golf all day and make TikToks. Others of us have to work.
What am I doing right now? What is this? I'm working.
I'm working here. Morning show.
Having a disagreement.
Okay. Having a disagreement. That's not quite the right answer, but you're close. You're close. Keep trying. Having a disagreement and an obnoxious coworker are two very close guesses. Don't call in and saying having a disagreement with an obnoxious coworker either. That's not it. But kind of, sort of. Morning show.
Clean the toilets.
No, not it. Not cleaning the toilets.
That is awful, though. That is awful. It's public
Oh yeah.
bath. I don't know what y'all are doing. Are you aiming for the wall? Are you sitting down completely before you?
Yeah. What are you doing?
No, for no reason should I walk into a stall and there be fecal matter on the wall.
Yeah,
What are y'all doing?
We were somewhere and it was in the floor. It was straight up in the floor. I'm like, why did you do that? There was a toilet 3 feet to your left, and you decided the floor was a better place. Nobody wants to clean that up. Nobody wants to deal with that. I wouldn't. I would quit. I would be like, no, I'm not doing that. Not touching that. Done. Morning show.
Always being late.
Not it. A new poll finds that half of all workers under the age of 35 will quit their job because of this. We've had several guesses, but the guesses of obnoxious coworker and disagreements are the closest guesses. Those are pretty good.
If I meet someone that quit their job over this, that's telling me everything I need to know about that person.
Oh, yeah, right. Christy said, yep, ladies' rooms are the worst. Disgusting. 100%. Girls are gross. The girls' bathrooms are worse than the boys' bathrooms. I'm just here to tell you that right now.
The boys' bathroom are just covered in urine.
Morning show.
Picking what vacation time the whole place is shut down on.
Not it. Morning show.
Over political views.
Over political views. Yes, that is the right answer. Half of workers under 35 will quit their job because of political disagreements at the office. What is your name?
Rebecca Boyd.
Rebecca. Good job, Rebecca. Would you quit a job over that?
No.
I need my job.
I got to make my money. All right. Well, Rebecca, come on by and get yourself some Black Rifle coffee, okay?
Alrighty.
Thank you. Yeah, so half of all workers under the age of 35 will quit their job over a political disagreement.
I have the
Dr. Kermine said, but they'll eat Tide Pods. Make it make sense.
I can be around anybody. I have the ability to work an 8-hour shift with the most annoying people.
Yeah, I could do that, and I might show it on my face.
Case in point. No, yeah.
I might be like,
You
okay,
will.
this person's an idiot.
Yeah, that's what he
But-
has.
but I'll keep
no
working.
face control.
I don't.
No, I gotta pay bills. I don't care about that.
But I also will be like,
What's funny is seeing the videos of like the girl that had graduated college and started working, and she was like, these 5 days a week, 8 hours, that's too much. That people should not be working this much. And I'm like, what do you?
what world do you want to live in? Head on over to Sweden or something, honey. It's not how it's going to work here. Yeah, what was her name? She was crying, and
Yeah.
I would like to bring that back up and find that video because she was just like, it's so hard. What am I supposed to have a social life? Because by the time she had to ride the train home or whatever. She's in some more, like Philadelphia or Boston or somewhere. She's riding the train home, and that's fine. I would, that if I would live in that area, in that kind of area, that's what I would do. That way I could work on the train or the bus or whatever I was riding. But
It'd be
she's
great to not have to drive somewhere. Actually,
how am I supposed to have a social life?
I guess you'll meet somebody on the train.
There was a guy last night. So I don't get to listen to the Ramsey show much anymore because it's not on during the day. So it's on at 6. And usually there's the Braves on or whatever. But after the volleyball game last night, the Braves were already done. It didn't take them long to not score any runs yesterday. So they were done. So I got to listen to the Ramsey show on the way home. This guy called in. He lives in LA and he wanted to know what you're supposed to do if you don't have any money to pay any of your bills. And so they started asking him questions. And this guy drives Uber. He lives in LA. He drives Lyft and Uber. He talked like he did it for extra money, but basically that's just all he does for money. And he makes like $4,400 a month doing that, which is not terrible money. But in LA it is. So he said he pays, I guess, but he's like, I got a baby on the way. I got a baby on the way and I'm behind on my credit cards. He said, I'm a month behind on my rent. I haven't paid my utilities in a year. And they were like, they're still on.
Why are you not working at somewhere
And they
else?
were kind of like, well, you need to work more jobs, man. And they're like, well, how much is your rent? He said, I guess his baby on the way is he said it's his partner. So they're like a girlfriend, but they're not married, but they live together, but they split the rent. They keep their finances separate. So he's like, my half of the rent's $1,600. So they're paying $3,200 rent somewhere. And he's behind a month. I don't know if they're both behind. I'm confused by that. But they said, well, where are all your expenses going to? And he started listing them. He said, well, my car payment's $615 a month. And my charging expenses to charge my car are $800 a month. He drives a Tesla.
Shut your mouth.
And he said that. I was like, I didn't know. I don't have. He said $615 a month payment and $800 a month in charging.
I thought you meant he was using a credit card.
No. His car charging expenses.
Are you? What?
I was like, why don't you get some gas? I don't understand. Of course, gas in California is like $5 a gallon, but
it's not. That's not.
I don't think that's going to add up to that much because he's driving all day, to Uber people or whatever. And they're like, okay, so you're paying.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like almost $2,000 a month.
Get you a little
for
just
a car.
A little.
Yeah. And they're like, well, you need to sell the car. And he's like, yeah, my cable is $150 a month. Like, you need to cancel your cable. You got to turn that off, man. You're gonna have to go do some work. You got a baby on the way. And you could tell he was looking for a different answer. They're like,
yeah.
They're like, I don't know what you want us to tell you. You're behind on everything. They said, stop your credit card payments and get your utilities called up. But you've got to
see when Josh and I first started dating. I didn't make much money, and he made even less.
Oh yeah.
And I worked.
It was real bad.
I worked my way up where I was making pretty good money at the hospital, and I worked night shift because it was a shift differential pay, so it was a little more, and I worked overtime. And there was a time when I was working out at the Air Force Base and at the hospital at the same time. And then I got my real estate license and was trying to do that, and then we bought this radio station, and I wasn't doing a whole lot of that, but we were dabbling, I was supposed to be doing stuff over here, but I can't imagine not working hard to get where you want to go. Like, no one's going. Does it feel different when you grew up poor?
Trey said he should identify as an illegal immigrant, get the $150,000 they're talking about out there.
Yeah.
Right? Just head back across the border and come back.
I don't know. I just, I don't have any use for lazy people. I work hard, and I don't like it when other people don't, but then expect the same.
I want to.
Okay, so listen, not only working hard.
Oh, Holly's going this morning.
Not only working hard, but you have to be smart with your money. So if you want nice things, maybe you don't get to go to the movies. And there were times where we wanted to go do stuff that maybe my family was going to, and we just couldn't. We're not, we're not going to put something on the credit card that we can't pay for, because what sense does that make?
Yeah, we're going to try to avoid that.
You just have to.
Life lessons with Holly. Here we go. Get him.
Does it not make sense though? Why are you getting a new dog if you're having trouble paying rent? That dogs are expensive. Why I don't understand that. And then go and complain. There were times you were working two, 3 jobs.
Oh yeah. I'm just sitting here enjoying your rant here. You're getting them.
I told you I didn't like nobody today, so I should have known it was gonna head to. Y'all forgive me.
No, get them.
I ought not be that way.
Church. You know what they say?
No.
I thought that's what somebody said. I don't know. You're getting a lot of Holly for president votes over here. Y'all watching the debate tonight?
I don't want that at all.
All right, let me tell everybody about Dirtworks. Let's get off of that and let's tell everybody about Dirtworks. I know it's hard for y'all to believe, but sometimes Holly and I don't get along, and I know that's hard to believe. And really our disagreements start over things like me trying to do labor around the house. I tried to do our pool excavation work. It was a disaster. It took me 3 weeks to do what I realized dirt works can do in about 3 hours. And they can do the work for you as well. You don't want some, amateur doing your surgery or working on your teeth. You want professionals. You want the best. Dirtworks, that's what they are. They're the best in this field when it comes to excavation projects. They operate with the precision of a skilled surgeon. Whether you're home or your business, they are here to help. Dirtworks can fix standing water issues at your home or business. They can install drainage systems and driveways. They can install sod. They can do land clearing as well. Pretty much anything when it comes to doing excavation work at your home or your business. They don't cut corners, and if something goes wrong, they come back and they fix it at no cost to you. Call Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782, 931-409-0782. Dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, W-O-R-X, for you, the letter U.com.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market.
Y'all like Trey said it should be 410s instead of 5/8s. I agree. If I was working a more like set job,
410s. I mean,
I'd rather work 410s.
I liked 312s, to be perfectly honest with you. I wanted to get them over.
410s or 312s would be fine with me. But the 312s, you're not getting the full 40. I want my full 40. I want my extra 4 hours. But if I was working an hourly job, I haven't worked an hourly job in a long time. But if I was working an hourly job, I'd want to do 410s and get a 3-day weekend every week. I'd want to work, I think, Monday through Thursday if I got to pick. I guess you don't always get to pick.
Oh, yeah.
If I worked 410s, I would end up working like Friday through Monday night shift. Like I would get the worst for okay, you can do 410s, but here's where you're working. But
at the hospital, they had a shift and only one person could work it, but it was 36 straight hours. So
I don't know that I like that.
You came in Saturday morning and you didn't leave till Sunday night, and you were just the weekend. You got to sleep when you were slow.
That'd be hard.
I don't know. I think I'd like to just.
You want to try that?
Yeah. No, I don't want to try. I would have tried it. Because when I worked my night shift, I wasn't allowed to sleep. Wasn't allowed to. But
did you sleep, Holly?
The time hits 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I'm not Tracy. That might be the best shift. You'd be surprised how much stuff you can get done when everybody else. Look, I get my most work done when nobody is around or like a holiday or something. Like I want to take the day off, but at the same time, if I come in and nobody's around, there's nobody coming in, there's nobody coming in the doors, I can get a lot of stuff done up here. I can really bang out a lot of work. But like during the day, like people will come in and that's fine. Or I got a call. Can you meet me here? Can you? And that's part of it. But as far as just getting things done, what could take me 12 hours, I can get done in maybe 2 or 3 hours sometimes. If I can just lock the door. I was up here one day.
You have an attention.
I do have an attention problem.
You can't stay on task.
I can't help it. It's medical. Spinal. I broke my back. That's one of the funniest.
What was that?
It's Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah.
He said, something's wrong with you. He said, I broke my back. What do you mean you broke it? Like a vertebra? I broke my back. My back is broken.
The whole thing.
What do you mean? It's spinal.
He's not wrong. Also, he's
like
not
I felt
right.
like in his mind he was trying to explain to the reporter what a back was. He's no idiot. Spinal. I've seen that on TikToks where they take that and they're like, you know, when your in-laws ask you to help them move. My back is broken. Spinal.
Whoopsie.
Tracy says night shift is the goat.
I liked night shift.
If I got used to it.
I got to see all the fun stuff on night shift.
I was working security as like an extra job. And I usually work second shift, like 3 to 11 or whatever. But one time I had to work the night shift, but there's nothing to do. There's no catching up. Like you're just there, and there's no, and it's not like it was the place where nobody's even working. Like it was a factory that did not have a third shift. Like I was just there by myself. I made it to 1. Passed out. Just passed out.
You woke up, somebody knocking on the.
No. I mean, I couldn't sleep hard, but it's like I'm not. I mean, I planned to sleep. I was like, I'm sleeping. I worked security at Nissan for a while too, in that second shift, and I liked it. Usually I was inside, but every now and then I got to be outside security. You got to have the car, and you could drive it around, and I would drive out there and find me a spot and nap. Oh my God, it was great. Go to the back of the parking lot.
I'm Josh Peterson. Coffee County Central Volleyball shook off a first set loss, bounced back to beat Warren County 3-1 Monday night. Joe Frank's match.
That's the other thing. These people are in for a rude awakening. People are like, my boss getting ready to retire. She's 60. It's working hard pays off. And like these people that are 30, 35 who think they're just going to live on credit. Get ready for when you retire. Well, I don't know what you think is going to happen, but you're going to work. You're going to have no money.
But then they'll get jealous of the people that have
worked hard and got things.
And saved. Saving money is hard to do.
That guy last night was something, buddy. He was.
You want to spend it. You want to get all the things that all.
I hadn't bought new clothes in 14 years.
I buy him new clothes at Christmas or his birthday, but that's about it. But hopefully we'll get to retire early.
I hope.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Back on the Thunder Radio morning show where Holly's spilling coffee on herself.
It was just like a splatter. It's fine.
Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com about how you can get the six-pack abs you've always wanted with no operations, no surgeries. drvanwinkle.com. Plenty of ways to catch the morning show. Terrestrial radio range, AM 1320, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM over in Tullahoma. Manchester Go app and thunder1320.com. They say radio is a dying industry. I just don't believe it.
When everybody's cell phones stopped working yesterday, like you couldn't hardly make a call and stay connected.
And that's what I always, there was that big push about taking AM radios out of cars. They wanted, the electric car makers, we got to take them out. It's interference. No, they want to take them out because there's a lot of conservative talk on AM radio. So everybody's like, yeah, but what about emergency alerts? Like, well, we got cell phones. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because those always
work. Now, it's really hard to mess up an AM signal. That thing's going to go.
Yeah.
Or an FM signal. Those are going to travel. It's not too hard to screw with Verizon. Some hacker in their mama's basement can apparently mess with Verizon stuff. What happened yesterday? Did you ever see a story on that?
I never saw anything, but everybody I talked to or tried to call, it was a hot mess.
We got games to play, but first, some of the comments from last segment, we were talking about retirement and spending money. And Dana said, I think the issue is that parents want to do for their kids, and then those kids go out on their own and don't understand why they aren't living the same level as their parents. And I agree with that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm probably a little bit guilty of it.
Yeah, you're guilty of it.
Holly spoils the kids real bad, and I come through every now and then. I'm like, hey, Holly, you got to stop doing that. And, I got to keep her in line. Kevin listens to us on the OG, the 1320 over in Huntland. Look at us getting that over in Huntland.
Nice.
I know. I appreciate that. All right, we got 2 tickets to Beer Fest this weekend at Common John Brewing Company. This is so much fun. Loved it. I'd never been to a beer festival. And even if you're not obviously if you're a beer drinker, this is going to be fun for you. But even if you're not a big beer drinker, they had a lot of good food there last year. Like some good food trucks and stuff that you would probably enjoy, especially if you got free tickets. You can buy tickets, commonjohnbc.com. But we got 2 to give away on Name That TV theme song. Holly, how are we playing today?
Josh has got a little snippet of a theme song from a TV show. Once you figured it out, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. Area code is 931-728-1320. Or you can dial 728-3526 for a chance to win those Beer Fest tickets. What about the trivia? Are we doing anything there?
I think they have to get both to get the tickets.
Ooh. Okay, both to get the tickets.
Yeah, both to get the tickets. Yeah, to get you have to get the name of you got to get the TV show and the trivia question to get 2 tickets. These are expensive tickets. These are nice tickets. Literally, they're nice tickets. Well printed. But these are good value.
Play the people are ready to play.
728-1320. I used to love this show. I sit there and watch it on TBS. Somebody's already on the phone. Morning show.
Mama's Family.
Boom. Got that.
He sounds like he watches it every day.
What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon.
Good job, Brandon.
All right, Brandon. He's got the name of the show, but can he get the trivia? Because if he can't get the trivia, then somebody else can call in and swoop this up here. All right, Holly, what's the trivia?
One of the Golden Girls actresses often made a guest appearance on Mama's Family. Which Golden Girl was it?
All right, did you hear that?
Betty White.
It was Betty White.
Oh, he nailed that quick. Boy, he was. I didn't realize that you were actually on the show, Brandon. He knows
He's
his
very
stuff.
familiar.
Every day.
All
He
right.
watches it every day.
All
That's
right, well,
funny.
I got 2 tickets with your name on them here. Come pick them up. This is for this Saturday, so you're going to need to pick them up before the weekend, okay?
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Well, Brandon, we got a Mama's Family savant on the show right there.
I didn't realize that show was as old as it was.
When did it
It was
originally
in
come out?
83, I think.
That's what it looks like. I mean, we were watching it in the 90s, and it was clearly old then.
I know, but I thought it was one of those shows that was filmed in the 90s, but made to look like it was 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like the retro, like Mad Men. You know?
Yeah, no, that show looked old. The clothes they were, I mean, that was an old show.
She was funny.
No, yeah, I thought
Mama was funny.
I love that show. She reminded me of my Meemaw.
Yeah, I think everybody's got somebody in their family that reminds them of Mama.
We should, why have we not made our kids? Why have we not made our kids watch the shows like that? Like, I feel like we failed there. Like, because kids now don't watch. They don't have to sit and watch reruns before school.
I try to make them watch some of the stuff that I watched.
They don't care. But
you don't care.
You have to take their phone away.
Remember that time I tried to get you to watch Bebe's Kids and what a fit y'all threw?
Well, and we sat and watched it, and
y'all
everybody,
didn't watch it. Y'all fell asleep.
Everybody fell asleep. Everybody, even you were like, "This is not very good."
Well, I liked it, but obviously it wasn't a hit, and my family has terrible senses of humor.
Well, we all have the same sense of humor. We all fell asleep. 55 degrees outside the Thunder Studios right now. Headed for high of 87 today. It's going to be a beautiful day. Enjoy today because we got some clouds coming in tomorrow and then rain by the weekend, really by Thursday into the weekend. Well, temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. It's starting to feel more like fall out there, especially in the mornings right now. You can look more like fall because they have all of their fall apparel out at Wisteria Hill. 205 South Woodland Street near the square in downtown Manchester. That's Wisteria Hill Boutique.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester. Are there too many people in your marriage? If that's you and you're ready to talk, 931-450-46.
Kevin said it still comes on me. Comes on me TV.
Are certain name brand weight loss solutions just too expensive or impossible to get your hands on? Southland Pharmacy in Manchester has the answer. Southland Pharmacy compounds proven weight loss medication right on site, making access to proven weight loss medication easier and more affordable than ever. Southland Pharmacy
2 reels and a fake coming up.
with an online telemedicine visit so you can save the cost of a doctor's visit. Weight loss that works is available at Southland Pharmacy. Visit southlandpharmacy.com and click telemedicine clinic to get started today.
Let's
That's
see here.
southlandpharmacy.com.
At Coffee County Bank, we believe
2 reels and a fake.
for years and 50 years, we've bet it all on better. Since 1975, we've
You're doing it right now, aren't you?
I'm finishing it.
buy better cars, better ideas and businesses.
You have one segment to do a week. That's it, one. You're coming in hot.
Find out more online at www.coffee.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Might be a little wet this homecoming Friday.
And they all claim to be the best. But at Great Lakes
I think it's
Cheese
supposed
in
to
Manchester,
rain.
their team members want you to know that they're the real deal.
Hey, VA Johnson, worked there for 9 years, and that's the best thing is coming here and meeting new people. Look for a place that take care of the people on Great Lakes. Fun place to work.
Great Lakes Cheese in Manchester is hiring all shifts. GreatLakesCheese.com/careers. That's GreatLakesCheese.com/careers. Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is
I'm going to win today because you are so...
that only takes 30 minutes. This treatment stimulates and builds your muscles, tightens skin, and
You do such a poor job at preparing.
get the six-pack of abs you've always wanted. Learn more
The fact that you're not prepared is going to lead me to victory. You're my best player.
across from the Medical Center in Manchester.
So you're a current Ben Lomond Fiber customer and you haven't added Ben Lomond Home yet. Here's what you're missing out on. A dual band Wi-Fi 6 GigaSpire glass router that should anything ever happen to it, replace it free of charge. A smartphone app that allows you to change your network password, get notifications from Ben Lomond Connect, pause the internet to individual devices, and so much more. Plus in-depth device troubleshooting with our local 24/7 customer support center. All that for less than 10 cents a day. Stop missing out and add Ben Lomond Home today.
In a world of cluttered garages, Lois starts a cleaning frenzy, putting Peter's valued belongings at risk. His only hope,
Kids today.
Storage in Manchester, a secure haven for his precious items, impenetrable gates, 24/7 access, and a fresh storage set. Acme Storage saves Peter's legacy. Don't let your treasures turn to trash. Visit acmestoragetn.com or call 931-283-2845. Act now and protect your possessions.
It's football time in Coffee County, and as the Red Raiders take the field this fall, Thunder Radio, WMSR is your home for every play. Brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln, Ben Lomond Connect.
You didn't do any of it.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You know how long it takes me? I'm just making some adjustments. Just making some adjustments.
Always provisions and repairs. Northern Home Builders, Coffee County Bank, Tri-Green, First Vision Bank, Steve Jordan Realty, the Arcade Trust, Southland Pharmacy, All Creatures, Workingtown Cafe, Rise Body Shop, Alabama's Tea.
What?
I just read that text. Actually, I want to work less. I mean, we all want to work less.
Sure, yeah.
People. Oh, goodness. 2 reels in effect, y'all. Manchester Go app.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Yeah, it is. Morning show. What are we on? We're trying to wrap up our 5th year. At the end of this year, will that be 5 complete years?
No, 4.
Yes, no, that'll be 5. 2020 was our first complete year. (2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024).
Oh, shoot.
That'll be our 5th complete year of the morning show.
I didn't think we'd make it this long. Appreciate y'all.
I don't think anybody else did either. And you know,
the show or the marriage.
Yeah,
Here we are.
Yeah, we
trucking along.
Haven't run the radio station completely into the ground yet. We're still on the air. It's great. We enjoy it. We're glad that y'all with us each and every day here on the morning show, 6:30 to 8:30, except for tomorrow when we'll be best of because
soccer
late tonight, and also the debate. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I never did look up what time that came on.
Yes, we did start. It started in 2020, Dana. It was not the best time to start.
It was bad. I cried a lot.
Well, we bought the station in September of 2019.
Yeah.
And then at the time, Tiffany was doing the morning show, and then she took another job. The plan was for her to stay, but she took another job and left in, I believe, November, the end of October. So I started the morning show
all by yourself.
All by myself in November. It was just me, and then I had some guest hosts throughout November and December. trying to figure out what we were going to do with it, just trying to plug it along. And we discovered the stupid, silly stat during that time. We just randomly came up with that. And then it wasn't even the intention to do it that way, but people liked to play that a lot. And then Holly joined at the very start of 2020. And then that's where we've been ever since. And then 3 months later, China released COVID. Morning show.
Yeah, Holly, when she was give up her last day at the hospital, she told me, said, you'll have to listen to us on the radio. And then you got me hooked forever.
He's been our most loyal listener ever since.
Yeah, I think Matthew's been the most consistent, loyal listener for the last 5 years. We do appreciate you.
I really enjoy this.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, let's play games. It is Tuesday, time for Tuesday 2 Reels. Oops, wrong one. Time for Tuesday 2 Reels and a fake. I'm really good at this show, huh?
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's
boots.
time for 2 Reels and a fake.
Keep backing up that tail.
All right.
Trucker hat.
And I'm questioning my math because Dana's over saying 4 years, right? But no, we're about to finish our 5th year.
2020 is
a year. 2021 is a year. 2022, 2023, and we're about to finish 2024. So we'll be finishing our 5th year. I know I'm right. She made me question myself.
I did the same thing she did because I'm like, no, that's only 4 years.
No, we're
but
about
you count
to
the
finish.
0.
Yeah, we're about to finish our 5th year. All right, 2 Reels and a fake. Here's how it works. I got 2 real country music songs.
And a fake one.
And there's a Tiffany up here saying it's 4 years. That's not. Y'all people. Am I losing my mind?
2020 is 1. 2021 is 2. 2023 is 2 is 3. 2023 is 4.
And 2024
is 5.
We're about to finish our
You got to
5th year.
count the 0 as a year.
Yeah, Chris is over here. I think Dana's right. Y'all, are y'all messing with my head?
Can I look? Can I see a calendar, please?
I know I'm right.
2020.
I know I'm right. 2020 is a year. Mark it. Let's just 2020.
Y'all are making me feel like I'm crazy.
2020 to the end of 2020 is a year.
So that's 1.
That's 1. 2021 all the way through that year is a year.
Is 2.
I'm just making tally marks. 2022 all the way through is a year.
That's 3.
2023 all the way through is a year.
That's 4.
And then 2024, we're
which
not there
we're
yet.
currently in, but we're working into it.
As we finish it, it's a year. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 tally marks. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I did. I thought the same thing they thought at first too.
We're about to finish the year. I'm gonna lose it on these people. I said we're working on finishing our 5th year.
Yeah.
When we finish this year, that'll be 5.
We'll be starting our 6th year.
We'll be starting our 6th year of the morning show.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
I'm frustrated that I'm not able to sell these people on the way I see it.
Is anybody confirming that we're right, or are we wrong?
No, we're right.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm losing my mind trying to. I'm like, okay, because I usually am not going to speak unless I'm pretty sure I'm right. We started January 1st, 2020. January 1st.
Yeah.
Is when the show started, or January 2nd. We'll come back after the holiday.
Like if you take that calendar off the wall and count it, that's 1.
No, y'all can just get over that.
It is
Tiffany over here trying to tell me that doesn't count. Yeah.
What doesn't count?
Well, let me tell you something. So let's go back. So if January,
it is confirmed you are correct.
So if you start the show on January the 1st, and then you do the show through December 31st.
That's 1 year.
You just did it for a year. You did it for a year.
Yeah.
You don't say I've done it for no years. You did it for a year. It's not a birthday.
Like a birthday.
It's not a birthday. I've done the show for a year. So then I did it for 2 years. So we're working on finishing our 5th year. I'm right. Y'all are wrong. Y'all can just get off the feed. I don't
Making me feel like we're crazy this morning.
Driving me nuts. Carney said they must be using Common Core. Agree. You're finishing year 5. I don't know what there is to agree about. I'm glad he's agreeing, but it's like I didn't realize. Like it's driving me nuts.
The women are like, "Wait, that's wrong," and the guys are like, "No, it's right." That's.
Tiffany said, "You are right, and welcome to being a teacher." Thank you. Here comes the correct people. Here comes everybody who knows. I was really having a hard time.
You could never be a teacher.
I'd kill him. I'd hit him.
I just want you to know it already.
Stupid. Yeah.
That one made me like I'm getting hot in my sweatshirt.
Okay. Well, I didn't realize.
He had his heart rate up. He's over here, like I can see his face turning red.
I'm getting some help from people though. Finally. Yeah. Tim said, "Yeah, be 5," and when I'm talking about when we bought the station, I'm talking about when we started the morning show. We're working on our 5th year of morning show hosting. Yeah, we will be our 5th year. And I tell you, how I know it's going to be our 5th year? On September 26th, because that's when my bank balloon note changes. So I know it's because I had a 5-year balloon. So I can tell you right now, my fixed rate is up on September 26th. And I had a 5-year fixed rate. So there, I'm right. Y'all tell the bank I'll get another year at 6%. All right, let's play 2 reals and a fake. I feel like we got way off track here, but that was...
They needed to be addressed.
We needed to address it. You I'm so upset. I'm so upset that there were so many people that are like, "No, you're wrong." And I'm like, "No."
I don't know how many times we counted to 5 just now, but
which is
it makes for awesome radio, apparently.
All right, kids. 1. What comes next? 2.
I did the same thing at first. I was like, "No, that's not right. It's 2024. That's 4 years." But you count the.
Trey said Josh is right. Holly is only right because she agrees with Josh. All right, I think we finally got people to come to our aid here. We finally got people saying we're right. All right, let's play 2 reals and a fake. I got 2 real country songs. I got 1 fake country song. It's your job at home and Holly's job here to spot my fake. Which song did I write? And 2 of these songs are real. They're actually making money out there. Song number 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Tank tops and flip-flops. Take her to the parking lot. Trying not to get caught. July parties and 2-piece bodies. We were 18. I miss those rays. Man, I miss those days.
That's you.
Song number 1.
I feel like that's you.
Song number 2. He could have my truck sitting out in the drive. He could have this house. Everything inside. My favorite fishing hole and my old dog. But what he'll never have is the love I have for you.
Oh, gross.
Song number 2.
Don't like that one. You know what? He can't have all that stuff. That's all mine. That dog and the truck, it's all mine, and you can't have none of it.
Song number 3. Everybody want to be a cowboy. Drive a boat. Ride a John Deere. Everybody want a backwoods front porch with a tub full of iced down beer. Song number 3.
Can I hear 3 one more time? So far, I think you're 1.
Everybody want to be a cowboy.
That's the truth.
Drive a boat. Ride a John Deere. Everybody want a backwoods front porch with a tub full of iced down beer.
Backwoods front porch. Backwoods back porch. How many times has that been used in a country song? Porch.
Mama's porch.
Front porch sitting.
Trey said, you better win after all that smack talk. You better not lose after all that smack talk.
I think it's 1. I think you're 1.
Was it Holly so country? That dog. You think it's 1?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's eliminate one of these. Number 2, the sappy love song, is real. That's What He'll Never Have by Dylan Scott.
Gag.
So that is a real
I
song.
don't like that at all.
So we're down to songs 1 and 3. Holly thinks that I am 1. What's everybody else think? I haven't seen a lot of comments. I ran everybody off when I lectured them on math. Nobody wants to play my games anymore. They were wrong. And I'm pretty pumped that I'm right. All right. What's depressing is even Tiffany's wrong. We're going to fire our news director. She can't count. All right, here we go. Holly, you are.
I knew I was going to be right.
You got it right this week. She got it right.
Too easy.
And the one that you were listening to again, song number 3 that's real, is called Country's Cool Again by your favorite country artist, Lainey Wilson. Can't stand Lainey Wilson.
I don't like her voice. I don't like her singing.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's probably a great person. I don't care for her music.
I think she's fake.
She seems.
She seems like, like you ever heard.
I'll not say that. I don't know that girl.
Well, have you ever heard Larry the Cable Guy really talk? Like, he don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's Lainey Wilson. I feel like it's so over the top. Like, I'm like, she don't talk like that. I feel like it's part of a facade, and that's fine. It's made her some money, and people like it. Whatever,
Well, happy for her. Happy for her success and all that.
I'm pumped that I fooled Macintosh. He thought 3 was wrong.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. No, song number 1 was me.
I didn't. Yeah.
I call it Summer Days.
What was the last line?
Man, I miss those days.
What was the line before that?
I miss those rays.
Reread that whole song.
Tank tops and flip-flops. Take her to the parking lot, trying not to get caught. July parties and 2-piece bodies. We were 18. I miss those rays. I miss those days.
I don't know what gave it away. You always say girl or man or honey, like you talk to somebody you're addressing somebody in your lyrics usually. Hey buddy, catch me downtown. How about that?
I've never put that in a song.
I'm just saying, when you write your lyrics, you're addressing someone in them.
For somebody who just knows me so well, you don't win very much. So
I just spanked you on air in front of all these people.
Well, congratulations, you won once in a row. How about that? When next time, and it'll be 2 in a row. You'll never get to a winning streak. I'll never let you get 3 in a row.
Whatever, buddy. What are you reading?
I was trying to see what I'm supposed to do here. I'm still discombobulated over the whole year counting thing. And how so many people have been doing it wrong.
You see how he'll get tripped up on something and can't move on from it?
I'm just saying, I'm going
to tell you, he'll be talking about this.
If you have a baby on January 1st, even for birthdays, if you have a baby on January the 1st, and then the next January the 1st, that baby just turned 1. It didn't turn 0. It turned 1. And so once we finished a year of the morning show, it was our first year. And we're working on our 5th one.
Everybody's got it now.
No, I will never let that go. I'm going to replay it tomorrow, matter of fact. All right, Thunder Radio Morning.
Someone thought that they were messing with you on purpose. Someone thought that, but they weren't messing with you.
No, they were being real.
Yeah.
Finally, Dana comes through. January 1st will be 5 years. I know. We're finishing up our 5th year. That's what I said.
Yeah. So it
will be 5 years at that point.
We're at 4 3/4.
Yeah. Look at you mathing it up. Good, Holly. All right. We're near the top of the hour. Time for Morning Show Overdrive. We have to get birthdays in next, so call those in during the break, 728-1320, or you can wait till I come back and call them in, and we'll get you live on the air with your birthday shout-outs. That's 728-1320. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage.
Start your day the fresh and fruity way. Now, under new ownership, we're serving up all-natural goodness with fresh fruit and no added preservatives, just pure flavor. And guess what? We've extended
Y'all were driving me nuts.
A hot coffee or iced latte, filled with a fresh bagel, avocado toast, or a parfait, and maybe just the way you like it. It's the perfect way to start the morning at 708 Goldsboro Boulevard, next to Sonic. We're open from 6:30 to 5, Monday through Friday, and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. I'm Faith, the new owner, and I can't wait to serve you at fresh.
Birthdays.
Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Epicella treatment with Dr. Van Winkle.
Tuesday the 10th. I got any birthdays here?
Here to tell you that the Epicella treatment is the cure you need to solve your problems. I have had them done and can speak from experience. Now you can run and play with your kids and grandkids without any issues. These are non-invasive treatments. Call Dr. Van Winkle's office today to learn more at 9.
One birthday on the list, unless y'all got some for me. I got so many text messages explaining this to me.
For nearly 50 years, we've bet it all on better. Since 1975, we've helped countless coffee town families with better homes, buy better
I'm texting everybody who said I was right and telling them they're awesome.
Has it been worth it? You better believe it. Because that's everything you do. Coffee Town. Believe in better. Find out more online at www.coffee.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your entire family? Hey, listen.
Yep.
Yesterday when I was in town, I went to buy something and I didn't have my debit card. So I used the joint account card.
Okay.
But I logged in and I transferred the money out of my account into that.
Oh, okay.
So if you see that money movement, that's what it was.
That makes good sense, Holly. Thank you for informing me. I only have one birthday for today, huh? Slow day. Y'all watching the debate tonight? What time? Did you ever look up what time it's starting?
No, I'll do it right now. Right now. What time is?
His only hope, Acme Storage in Manchester, a secure haven for his precious items, impenetrable gates, 24/7 access, and a fresh storage center. Acme Storage saves Peter.
8.
Don't let your treasures turn to trash.
Central Time.
Visit acmestoragetn.com.
Well, I'll get off the air about 8:30, so
You won't miss much.
I'll put record on so I can see it.
I'll be at home watching it live.
No, you're
Yes,
no,
I
you are
am.
not going to watch it
Yes,
live.
I am.
I can't wait to hear her start laughing like a hyena.
I don't think she's gonna laugh.
She can't help herself.
She looks. I don't know. You know, at the end of a 4-year.
I'd rather play in a fire ant hill than watch the debate.
Who said that?
Hattie.
Hattie.
I can't teach her how to use Apple Pay, Trey. I've got it, but I don't use it much.
What is that?
It's where it's on your phone. You can pay with it. I use it occasionally if I don't have my stuff with me.
You just use my phone?
Yeah, you put it in your wallet. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call in to celebrate those birthdays at 728-1320. And at the end of the day, we draw for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was Ebony Miller. Sunday's winner was Tyler Broughton. And Saturday's winner was Trey Sullivan. You can get that certificate here at the Thunder Radio Studios on Oakdale Street. And at the end of the week, we draw for a cake. Last week's cake winner was Virgil Robinson. We also want your anniversaries. We draw for flowers from the Mossy Pot at the end of the week. All right, drum roll, please. I got one birthday today, and that's it. Brooke Sane with a birthday today. All right. Now, that's all I got. Now, just the one name so far. Now, yesterday, we started off with, we had a bunch yesterday. But there's some days we start out with 1 and we end up with 10, and there's some days we start off with 1 and we end up with 1. So call them in, 728-1320. Celebrity birthdays.
Ryan Felipe turns 50. And
who's Ryan Felipe?
Oh, he wasn't he married to Reese Witherspoon for a while?
I never have kept up with Reese Witherspoon's husbands. Maybe that name sounds familiar.
Cruel Intentions. He was in Cruel Intentions with Reese Witherspoon. Anyway, I Know What You Did Last Summer. He was in that one.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Wait, which one is he in that?
Look here. That's what he looks like.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he aged very well.
Men tends to age better than women.
Matt Rife, the comedian, he turns 30 today.
Which one's that?
You're probably not going to know him. We've not watched a Netflix special with him in it or anything like that. He could be like a supermodel. He's so handsome. Matt Rife.
Okay.
All
Well, marry him then.
All the all the ladies like. He's not my type.
Oh well, marry him then.
I don't like tall, dark, and handsome.
And funny. Yeah, sure.
No, I
Well,
like.
you didn't get that. You got short, fat, and balding.
My type is more Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay. Well, thanks.
I'm just kidding, babe. You look like Tim Tebow.
That's right.
No one's ever seen Josh and Tim Tebow in the same room together. That's all I'm saying.
Same person. Not really, though. Trey said Matt Rife is a terrible comedian.
Who said that?
Trey.
I don't know.
I am not easy to impress when it comes to comedians. Like, I don't.
I have high standards when
Yeah.
it comes to comedy.
Like, I need you to be Dave Chappelle funny.
The other day I
Or
started.
Get Out.
Dave Chappelle is always funny. It's hit or somebody like Adam Sandler, funny. Adam Sandler.
I don't like his stand-up stuff.
His stand-up that he just did.
No, I
it
couldn't watch
was
it.
not good.
Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura.
Tom Segura's funny. Oh,
What's that one? Louis C.K. Like
he told him.
Yeah,
you know,
he told him. That's all I'm gonna say. But those people are funny. Like their stand-ups are funny. I laugh every time. And when it comes to like female comics, I don't like female comics except Nikki Glaser. She's funny.
Yeah,
but the rest of them, even sometimes she's not funny. But I've not found another female comic that I can even listen to.
There's one named Angela something. She's pretty funny.
Cat Williams is usually pretty funny too.
Paula Love Tink Tink.
Yeah, Trey's talking about Cat Williams is usually pretty funny. I used to like Chris Rock. His newer stuff is not as funny, I don't think, as he used to be.
I did watch his special that he came out when he talked about the slap.
I feel like it could have been so much, like it was good, but I felt like he was waiting like he was just rushing through everything to hurry up and get to talk about that.
Yeah.
Like he was like, let me hurry up, rush through all this other stuff so then I can get to that thing. And you could feel that building. I don't know. It was good.
I would say Dave Chappelle's my favorite. He
He was really good at Bonnaroo. Trey said it's been a while. That year that Chris Rock was at Bonnaroo, he was hilarious. And then he came out and introduced Metallica.
Yeah.
And that's when Metallica started and a mosh pit started where I was. I didn't know what had happened. And I thought that a massive brawl had broken out at this place. I'd never been in a mosh pit before. I did not like that. But Metallica
I
came on the show.
I wouldn't like that either.
Once I figured out what was happening, I was like, okay, let me just scooch on over here away from that.
I don't want to be touched.
No. They're talking about your counting over here.
My what counting?
Our counting abilities, 5 years. And I feel, we were right. I want to go back and reiterate, we were right.
It's going to be like this for the next couple of hours.
It's going to be like this for the next 5 years. I'm going to now put a countdown on how many shows we have done and where we're at. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to count our morning shows.
Don't.
We've broadcast 4,877 morning shows or whatever, it comes to. That's probably not right.
That seems a little high.
Seems like a little too much. All right. Morning show overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Interest rates coming down. And New Haven Mortgage can help get you in the home of your dreams. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer and you don't know the steps. You don't know what to do, but you're wanting to get into a home. You want to stop renting. Go by and see Heather Phillips and her team. They have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry, and they'll be glad to help. NewHavenMTG.com. They're real people. You can go by and see them in downtown Manchester. No chatbots or AI bots. They'll talk to you, explain to you what you need to do, and help you at New Haven Mortgage. NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated. Thunder Radio. WMS.
Manchester.
Shoo. Tennessee. Kamala concerned about changing the color of Starbucks lids or lipstick
What
doesn't
is
show.
that even about?
Can we change the color of the lids? What?
Nobody cares about that. I that's not funny.
And I'm thinking,
that's not cute.
can we change the color of these lids? And she just laughs and cackles and oh. Yeah. I don't find it funny either. I'm sure other countries find it funny. I can just see a bunch of people sitting around in China just pointing and laughing.
I saw a headline that said Putin endorses, not endorses, but hopes Kamala wins.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. He's heard about her reputation.
Who cares if there's lipstick on your lid? Like, why does that matter? Like, are you trying to disguise the fact that you wear lipstick? Nobody cares that you wear lipstick.
A lot of women do. It's cool.
If it bothers you that bad, wear chapstick.
Tanya said, what happens when she's at a table with the most powerful world leaders?
I can't take that woman serious.
I can tell you what's going to happen, but it's inappropriate. We know her reputation, that's all I'm saying.
I think I'm going to hang the WMSR letters from those hooks. I think I'm going to hang them so that they're up there. What do you think?
Will they hang?
Yeah, I can hang them.
Will those hooks hold them?
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, hang them up there. If they fail, they would break.
I wouldn't just hook to the letter.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There would be string.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sounds like something we need to spend our time doing.
You make me so mad. I don't even want to.
Holly's a little out of sorts this morning. She has a degree in Willie Brown. That is accurate.
Remind me to tell you like 3 different things later.
3 different things later. I'm gonna write it down. 3 different things.
My cues are going to be the boy one.
Boy one.
The meeting.
Meet.
Not MEAT.
Meeting.
Okay. And then what's the third one? I don't remember the third one.
Okay.
There may not have ever been a third one.
So maybe a third one. Oh. She's burdened by it. Unburdened by what has been. What even is that?
If you're unburdened by what has been, you wouldn't keep bringing up old stuff.
She just thinks it sounds smart, and she is in love with that line. Although I haven't heard her use it lately. I think her people finally told her to zip that. Zip it up. You better thank a union member. What? What? She's just code switching, Holly.
I want to bite her.
Careful. You know, on top of things the Secret Service is, they'll
I
show
want
up
to
at the
fight a
door.
lot of people. Very aggressive for someone.
She got a lot of fight in her for somebody so little. Are these stories you're going to tell me good later? Are they good, or like are they going to put me in a better mood, or are they going to put me in a badder mood?
They're just gossip.
Okay, well,
What you
it's a
love.
better mood, so definitely remember. Here on the back of the sheet, I got our counting. 1, 2, 3. I never.
cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Final segment of the Thunder Radio morning show today. I want to tell you about Dirtworks before we get going. When it's time to do some excavation work, look, you think, well, I'll just go out and do this on my own. And look, maybe you can, but you could probably pull your own tooth too. I don't know that it's recommended. Go by and see my friends at Dirtworks or give them a call. Let them come do your excavation work, your drainage installation, your driveways, your land clearing, your sod installation. They are professionals, and if something goes wrong, they come back and fix it at no cost to you. That's Dirtworks, 931-409-0782, 931-409-0782, dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, WORX, the number 4, the letter U.com. So be sure to get in touch with them. All right, Holly. Final segment. Do we have anything specific we're to talk about here?
Yeah, I want to give everybody just like a public service announcement.
PSA?
Yeah. The personnel from Arnold Air Force Base and Eglin Air Force Base will be conducting an explosive disposal at about 10:45.
Explosive disposal.
This morning, during this disposal, residents can expect to hear a loud explosion.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Disposals like this are routine in nature. Due to a canceled test, the explosives are considered waste. Therefore, they must be disposed of in a safe and orderly manner.
I wouldn't eat the fish out of the lake out there.
When I first moved here, I felt like the sonic booms were.
Remember those? They would rattle the walls and
shake your pictures, and
people end up, they would knock pictures off the wall.
If you don't know what it is, it can be.
That was the F-22s they were testing in this general area. It wasn't necessarily Arnold doing that. That was just in the area they were, flight pattern we were in.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. There is going to be a ribbon cutting today at 11 at the Family Counseling Center. That's 806 Clover Lane. You can come out there, and that's part of the chamber ribbon cutting. What?
I was just trying to think of
you
some
furrowed
dates.
your brows.
I have other dates in my brain, and I'm just trying to collect them and go through them and sort through them in my mind right now.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Yeah. So that's about all I have there. I just wanted to
tell you how bougie our girl one is. I don't know where she gets this. I do know where she gets this. It ain't from us. So
it's from her aunt.
It's from her aunt. And so, she said she needed a laptop. I need a laptop to do my schoolwork. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I'm sure that's true, but I'm like, we've never really taken school all that serious, but sure, I'll get you a laptop. I need a MacBook. I'm like, no, you don't need a MacBook. Absolutely not. You do not need a MacBook.
What did you get her?
A MacBook. Now, here's the deal, though. I did not get her a new MacBook. I bought a used MacBook from someone I know, and I got a good deal.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, this is not, I paid like $175 for it, and it's a good one. So I was like, well, that's better than even, anything you're going to find.
Sure.
So I'm fine with that. So she got what she wanted. I got what I wanted. I didn't spend a lot of money on it. But the first day she's got this thing, I get a picture from her. She's at Starbucks working on her homework and sipping some $10 drink. And I like, you got $50-something in your account. I'm glad she's doing her schoolwork.
I want to tack on that she has a job. Like she works. We don't give her money to just go buy Dunkin' or Starbucks or whatever.
No, she's got to pay for that on her own.
She works and a two-sport athlete. And I would love to say that she was an honor student, but maybe the MacBook is going to help.
But what I don't understand is, she works, but her lack of understanding and appreciation for money is just still.
She appreciates it.
Yeah, she appreciates spending yours. She does not quite understand. I'm like, well, if she works and earns her own money, she'll understand, but how much that's, don't waste it on things. No. She will spend that money in a hurry. I looked at her bank account the other day, and I'm like, how does she have so little money? Like, she's working. Now, she don't work a lot, but she works probably 15 to 16, maybe 18 hours a week, some weeks. And, then she works for us some. She makes decent money.
And she teaches at Tennessee Gymnastics.
For her, she probably makes about $250 a week. Between $200 and $250 a week. At 17 with really no bills other than we make her get her gas out of that.
Yeah.
She should have money.
I was the same way.
And she does not. I'm like, where are you spending it?
I could not save money when I was younger. Could not. It burnt a hole in my pocket.
And she's the exact same way. She's like, I got some money. I'm going to go spend it.
The boy one is the opposite. He don't need nothing. He doesn't ask for anything. He doesn't buy anything.
Tracy, it sounded like you should have got her a MacBook 4 years ago when you started the morning show. And she'd be the valedictorian. She would not. Yeah, correct. 4 years ago, we were working on our 5th year. We are about to complete our 5th year. Exactly. But she's just so bougie. She's out there doing her. She's like, could not wait to go sit at Starbucks. And I'm like, you're costing yourself money to do homework.
She felt like she could be focused there. She felt like if she was there, she was just gonna feel like at home.
Yeah, there's where she can sit in her room, where she's got her own desk and her own wing of the house. So many distractions.
Yeah. Well, whatever. She did her homework, so
it's really all I care about.
Well, I'm gonna chalk that up as a win.
Her grades are good, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And we're what is it? It's September. 8 months away.
We're almost there, you
from
guys.
Getting both kids out of high school, and I did not think that I would have this much joy.
It's so much joy.
I thought I would be more sad, and I mean, there are times when I get a little bit up in my feels about it.
Yeah,
there are times, but the overwhelming majority of the time, I'd say 75% of the time, I am like, can't wait.
I cannot wait.
But then I get sad because I'm like, well,
Not me.
but there's nothing left to hold on to. It's like you try to hold on to there's nothing left. She might as well already be done. She's about to turn 18 years old, and she's a senior in high school. It's like, enjoy your senior year.
And she gets out she does the work-based learning program, so she gets to leave school at like 1. So it doesn't even feel like a real school year. Co-op or whatever you call it.
Over on the Carmine Family Dental Cams, Dana says, I don't think that, well, I can't quite understand her writing here. Sorry, I thought I had a good comment, but I can't quite understand it. Grasp. I thought it said group. I was like, I don't understand why she said group. She said, I don't think they grasp that. She's talking about money.
Oh, yeah.
Until they're out on their own. Might have figured that out pretty quickly. So maybe that's what it needs to happen. I don't know. Ooh, Trey said, until Holly hits you with that pregnancy test.
I would never mind. I'm not.
She better say something she's gonna regret. Let's get everybody a full weather forecast to enjoy today. Today's gonna be a really good day. I'm gonna try my best to get out of here early so I can go home and work from there. It's gonna be a good day. 87 degrees, sunny, summer-like out there. And then 62 overnight tonight. Tomorrow's going to be warm again, 85, but some clouds start moving in tomorrow. And then we start to see some rain chances on Thursday. Overnight lows in the low 60s, by the way. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, mid-70s, and then a 60 to 80% chance of rain as that tropical disturbance moves up our way. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. Tyler Patton be glad to help. No contract obligations for your home or your business. 931-247-0781.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in Southern Middle Tennessee, to guide you every step of the way.
Tracy, picking out that I'm not working to go stand on that bridge, please. I was always like, make it stay here as long as we want, and that's still technically the case.
Look, if they're
Paula, thanks for listening. First time listening.
If they're staying with us and they're working and they're
Yeah.
saving, they're using our generosity as an opportunity to put back money to make good.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, stay as long as you want. Save your money.
100%.
Pay.
I'll be glad to have that happen.
But if they're staying in our home and they're just spending their money on junk and they're not saving money and they're just using our generosity to just be a succubus, then no.
No, we're not doing that.
Get out.
Yeah, that'll be the approach that we probably take. What are you talking about, Josh Taylor? They're going to be able to afford a house. You going to give them $25,000? If Kamala's elected, they'll never be able to afford a house. That is true. I feel bad for people trying to get in on homes now, the way the property values went and inflation went. And I mean, even, like groceries, golly. I mean, we used to spend $150 a week on groceries, maybe $175. Now it's what, $250, $300 a week. It's.
Me and Dana were just talking about that the other day. I think she spends 4. I thought she said 4.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't imagine what a house costs in California. Let's look it up one day. Let's make that a morning show. Let's just go look and see what a house comparable to ours would cost in different markets in California.
The first house I bought, very first house, 1,200 square feet, not big.
Yeah, no garage.
Big enough for me.
Yeah, it was a nice house.
Three bedroom, 2 bathroom.
Yeah.
Everything you need. It was $85,000.
Yeah.
$85,000.
That house now costs you $160 or more. What would that cost now? Realtor, where's Kate? I know she wants to be part of the show. Tell us how much that costs.
It's probably double.
Oh, I'd say it's probably more than that.
More than double, yeah.
Up in that it's probably $200,000. That's nuts. That's nuts. The first house I bought was 1,800 square feet. I got a good deal. I got
an appraisal on
$85,000.
We got an appraisal on ours, and it's like, oh yeah, let's sell this thing and make some money. But where are you going to go?
Where are you going to go? We're staying right where we're at. Yeah, I bet insurance in Florida is crazy. Hurricane insurance and stuff. Everybody's insurance is about to go up. I'm told by my insurance friends.
77317.
It's going to do it for us. Thanks for hanging out with us today on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. We are here 6:30 until 8:30, Monday through Friday. So don't miss a show. You can listen to us on AM 1320, FM 107.9, FM 106.7, and our terrestrial range, which is Coffee County general area. Worldwide, you can listen on the Manchester Go app on your smartphone or go to thunder1320.com. Click on Listen Now. If you're on your phone, you can click the little hamburger menu and Listen Now will drop down there. And you can listen to the show anytime. You can re-listen to the shows later on Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly and join our tens of subscribers there. You can rewatch the shows anytime on the Carmine Family Dental cameras on Facebook and YouTube. Let me tell you about the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. They're closed today, but they'll be back open tomorrow, serving breakfast and lunch. That's right, grab-and-go breakfast now available Wednesday through Friday at the Mercantile. They got $5 grab-and-go breakfast plates. You cannot beat that anywhere. And that's at the Mercantile, where you get true Southern down-home local cooking at 210 North Irwin Street, right across from the Manchester Police Department. They got full-service breakfast now on Saturdays, so y'all get on by and see them. It starts at 8 o'clock on Saturday. We're done here. You can tune it over into the radio and listen to Swap and Shop here at 8:30. At 9 o'clock, it's Rick and Bubba kickoff hour. 10 o'clock, it's Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, it's the Dan Bongino Show. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. We have Braves baseball tonight starting at 5:25. Then we will interrupt the Braves for high school soccer at 7. I'll be on the call for that. And then if the Braves are still playing, we'll rejoin them after soccer is done. Morning show tomorrow will be radio only. No Facebook tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday right here on Thunder Radio. You have a good rest of the day.